Hey, what's up everybody? It's Josh Hall coming at you with another informative video. I'm up in Idaho for the weekend and I've got a special treat for you. Here's the deal. When you have expensive gear, you want the best possible case to protect it. With all these knockoff cases and alternative brands out there, I wanted to see which ones are worthy enough to hold a place in my lineup of film gear protective cases. First off, I need to admit that I'm a Pelican case guy. I started with them years and years ago and have been willing to pay the premium for their cases because they've literally saved my gear dozens of times. But hey, if there's something out there that's just as good or better and even comes with a smaller price tag, that means more money that you can put towards fun toys. I mean equipment that you put in these cases. I've lined up some of the most popular cases and I'm going to severely torture them. Here's the thing, guys. When you get boxes and boxes of cases arriving from Amazon and your wife's like, oh, what are those? And you say it's hundreds of dollars worth of cases that you're gonna shoot with a shotgun and run over with a car, your wife starts thinking it might be about time for a psych eval. But look, I'm willing to take one for the team in order to find out with all of you which one is going to be crowned the victor. We're going to test price, form and function, waterproofing, water submersion, egg test, drop test, super drop test, shotgun impact test, and finally, car weight structural integrity test. There's a lot to do, so let's get to it.
This video is brought to you by The Cinemachine, teaching you how to make better videos and more money as a video producer. These courses help us to continue to make great content on YouTube, and a percentage of the profits go to charities. Check it out at thecinemachine.com. The Pelican has really set the standard when it comes to rugged but clean looking cases and has a simple two-part latch system that holds great tension on the case's lip. It also has an automatic pressure regulator valve. The SKB has nice clean lines and a great easy function two-part latch system and an automatic pressure regulator valve. The Nanuk, in my opinion, is the easy winner in the looks department and has the best latches with its unique two-part system as well as an automatic pressure regulator valve. The Amazon Basics case is a little busy in its design but still maintains a rugged aesthetic. It has a covered label on the top, a simple two-part latch system, and maintains great tension on the case's lip. It has a manual valve. The Monoprice has a similar aesthetic to the Amazon Basics and is the exact same dimensions as the Pelican and has a simple two-part latching system, but it doesn't retain the tension of the others. It also has an automatic pressure regulator valve. The Apache is an ugly case with no two-part latch system and does not have the tension with its latches that gives me any amount of confidence carrying anything expensive inside. And it also has a manually activated valve.
Here we go. We're going to start with our Pelican case. We are going to create a spot right in the middle here for our egg. So here's our Pelican case that we're starting with. We got our egg in there. Let's do the simple drop test. Here we go. We got our Pelican. We got an egg inside. Let's go. So we're walking and we accidentally drop it. Oh crap. So far so good. Here we go in our Apache 2800. Now this one was really weird. I don't know if this was missing foam right out of the box or what. I feel like there should be another thin layer of foam though on top of this. So not sure exactly what happened there when I went and bought it from Harbor Freight, but I hope that that's not a total disadvantage for this case though, if there's supposed to be foam there. But again, wasn't in there when I bought it, so maybe, you know, maybe it doesn't have it, I don't know. Either that or there's some quality control going on. All right, here we go. Now we got the Pelican case, we got the egg inside. We're gonna see what happens when we toss it out of the second story window. All right, let's see what happens. We got an egg, toss it out the second story window. That egg is totally fine. Look at that. All right, so here we go. We had a latch break open. First latch so far that's broken open, but these do feel really weak to open up. And look at that. We have our omelet. It's omeletted. Now again, if there was another layer of foam that was supposed to be in here, but that wasn't, then this would be a slight disadvantage against this case and maybe not a completely fair test. But again, to be fair, when I bought it from Harbor Freight, it did not have that top layer of foam, so what can we do? But there you go, we got our first omelet. We have the Pelican. Simulated rain test. Okay, looks like just where it got outside of that gasket was a little bit wet. Otherwise, completely dry. Perfect, look at that. Totally dry. Only over here is a little bit wet, but that's because it was outside of the gasket there. So that one, totally good in the water pour test. Carefully. That is totally dry. Next up is our Amazon Basics case. These ones you actually have to close manually. Crept in. Gonna open it at an angle here so nothing drips down onto it. And it looks like just where it was outside of the seal of the gasket, it got a little bit wet, but nothing underneath that. So there you go. Good weather seal. A good weather seal for the Amazon Basics case. Open it carefully here. And again, looks like outside of that, where it got outside of the gasket, it got a little wet. But down below, it's completely dry. Good seal. Next up is our Harbor Freight one, the Apache 2800. This one again says open and close valve securely before getting wet. So let's see. On and off. This is definitely the cheapest looking valve system. But let's see if it holds up. Okay, again, just where it got outside of the case, looks like it got a little wet, but otherwise, completely dry. Okay, good seal on the Apache. there's anything inside. Nope, completely dry. All right, let's see how our SKB did. No water inside. That's a good seal on the SKB. You want to come shoot some cases with us? All right, here we got the Nanuk case. Again, easily I think the best locking mechanism on this one. Let's see if anything got inside. Nope, completely dry on the Nanuk. It's a good seal. Okay. See how well this Amazon, let's see how well this Amazon Basics case did. Open it carefully, look at that, completely dry. Okay, here we go. Let's see if there's any water inside. I'm gonna be very careful opening this, so that way hopefully nothing drips inside. Nope, nothing inside. We're good. All right, let's carefully open it up. See if any water got inside. No, no water. That's a good seal on our Apache 2800. Oh, yeah, it looks good. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Wow. Okay, we got, this definitely has the most embedded. Here's the Pelican case. This one you can see the brakes, and there's actually some BBs in there. So we did have a few that went through on that. Oh my goodness, look at that.
It's pretty good.
Wow.
It's got some BBs embedded in it. That's a big people. Yeah.
And the logo's gone, but hey.
Yeah, I don't know where the
All right, here is the SKB case. You can see some indents, but oh, sorry, Canada. Here we go. Look at that. Unbelievable. Looks like nothing went through. Oh, here's the Nanuk case. You can see the indents on the back, but nothing went through. Wow. Here's our Amazon Basics. You can't even see that it was hit from the inside. Jeez. Look at that. Our Pure Outdoor logo is finally off of it. Thank goodness. Nothing went through. Wow. Hey, and the logo stayed on for the first time. How about that? That's It's a quality logo. Our cheapest contender, the Apache 2800. You can see one got through. Only one though. You can see that little hole there. So, yeah, pretty impressive. Woo! Oh, no way!
They took the weight.
Look at that!
You just went right on.
You could see that sucker squish though. Oh yeah, it was like whoop.
Here's the Monoprice. Still in one piece. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh! Oh, the only thing that came off of it was this little thing right here. No way.
I'm surprised they went right up the window.
No way, we just lost the handle.
Break it?
No.
We broke the handle when it came up. It slid up on the ramp. But it didn't break it.
Unbelievable. All right, well, let's pull this guy out. He made it. Here we go. Okay, now we got SKB on the left, Pelican on the right. Woo! Whoa. Oh man, it still snaps. That case still looks good. Anything?
You could see some stress on it there, but
Oh yeah, totally.
it didn't break.
Jeez, that's the only one though that you can tell. Besides the Apache losing the handle, I mean, it still latches.
All left is that little black hook right now.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that thing is even
Look at that. Not only did they survive, I think I'm actually gonna have to use these. Okay, so here's the thing. This little Harbor Freight Apache 2800 truly exceeded my expectations. I honestly had no idea that it would make it this far in this little shootout. But honestly, I really wanted to see it go. So we're gonna see if we can't get this guy in more than one piece here by the end of the night. So
That'll work. Dave.
before it gets completely demolished, let's look at the aftermath of that diesel truck. Look, we do have some cracks on the top, but the latches still work. The case is still in, I mean, good enough condition that you can haul equipment in it. So it did well, and of course that handle broke off there, but that's it.
Okay, so we're finally ready for the results, and I have to admit that I am really surprised at how these cases ranked. But in dead last, the undisputed loser is the Apache. Look, I have to admit, I was really impressed with how the Apache performed. The waterproofing was excellent. It withstood the axle weight of a large diesel GMC truck. It also was run over from the side with the truck, and it survived. Yes, it had a couple of cracks at the top of it, but it was completely usable. I have to admit, this case surprised me the absolute most out of all of the cases. I wouldn't use it for anything expensive or valuable because the latches don't close. Even a bad drop, not even from a second story window, but a bad drop, even just holding it, I would be worried that the latch would come undone and whatever you have inside the case could come out. But would I use it for certain, lesser valuable things, maybe like small LED lights that are inexpensive, you can find on Amazon, like the Viltrox lighting and stuff? 100%. I would absolutely use this case if I were looking for something to store like that. From here on out, the cases performed quite a bit more similarly than the Apache did, which was dead last. And coming in at second to last place is the Pelican case. Look, the Pelican case is just much more expensive than the others, but it really doesn't perform any better. In fact, we saw with the shotgun test that the exterior plastic maybe isn't quite as thick or quite as durable, I'm not sure which one, as some of the other cases. Now I have about a dozen Pelican cases, and you won't find a single one of my cases up for sale in the used market after completing this video. And that is because these cases are unbelievably durable and I absolutely love them. But when it comes to weighing the cost per the quality, I think that the other cases do quite a bit better. Now, third to last place is going to be the SKB case, but it performed very similarly. It only lost by 1 point actually in my ranking system to the next two, which tied for second place. So this particular one did take third to last, but it's incredibly durable. I have about 6 SKB cases and I won't be selling a single one of them after this video. They're really a tremendous value for what you get. These next two cases tied for second place, and they are the Amazon Basics case and the Monoprice case. And I have to admit, I was incredibly impressed with both of these cases, but in particular, the Amazon Basics case. This is the first Amazon Basics case that I have ever purchased, and the thing is an absolute tank. Now, yes, it is quite a bit thicker and so quite a bit heavier than some of the other cases, but the quality really comes through. And in fact, after running this test, I like the Monoprice so much that I just purchased 2 Monoprice cases for some of my new gear. But I will probably be purchasing the Amazon case next. The latches do latch quite a bit tighter than on the Monoprice case, and these Amazon Basics cases, in my opinion, are an absolute steal for the quality that you get. And of course, that only leaves one left. And I believe the absolute undisputed winner of this particular test goes to the Nanuk case. This case withstood everything. It's super, super light. And that means that in order to withstand a shotgun blast, this material must be incredibly strong. I believe that it has the best latches, is made out of the best material, is the most aesthetically pleasing, and the lightest case. And so when I'm in the market for a case to hold my next expensive camera purchase, I will, without a doubt, purchase a Nanuk case for that. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video on testing several different hard cases. I hope it's been informative, helpful. Please comment down below if you have experiences with any of these cases and want to put your 2 cents in. I hope that we'll catch you on the next video, and we'll see you soon.